Road. Weekdays at 3:50 on CBBC One.
Enjoy the comedians and follow. See you later.
That was the most embarrassing thing I've ever done in my whole life. Never do I want to be a stand-up comedian ever again. See this? This is my microphone. Yeah, thanks. See you later.
A successful stand-up comedian can entertain a crowd using nothing but humour and a microphone.
Our challenge this week is to learn these skills before entering a competition for new comedians.
And trust me when I tell you, it was the longest 5 days of my life.
First up, we visited comedian Logan Murray, who has trained lots of stand-up comics and could hopefully help us to be funny.
Hi, Logan. How you doing?
Dominic. Dominic, how do you do?
Hi, I'm Richard.
Richard, how do you please make it home. Now, what exactly can we do for you?
Well, we've got a few days to learn how
Right.
to be stand-up comedians, so what do we do?
Well, the important thing is face forward and be funny.
Well, the thing is, we actually find ourselves really, really funny.
We can sit at home and just make each other laugh.
Yeah.
But the problem is, no one else finds us funny. How do we kind of get around that?
Well, I suppose the simple answer is practice. What I suggest doing tonight, right, is putting you into a workshop with some other people who are in exactly the same boat as you.
Right.
And I'm going to put you through a whole bunch of games and exercises. What I'd like to start with is you all wandering around the room as if you were the lowest of the low. Just think of everybody in this room as being of a higher status, and you've got to say hello to each other, bearing in mind that they're better than you are.
They're like the royal family.
Might be the royal family, it might be that you're just the toilet cleaner and this is the head toilet cleaner.
Right.
You're head of the firm, you're Queen of England, whoever. Right, just greet everybody now.
Lloyd! Yes? How the devil are you?
Right, next two.
Good to see you! How are you? Good to see you! Lovely to see you! Good stuff! Keep being you! Good to see you! Always good to see you!
This person on this side can make a compliment, this person on this side is going to react.
I just love what you're doing with that facial hair.
I'm doing it for you, baby.
This is a great double act exercise.
Yeah, I like the way the goes up there, and the colour. Yes, yes, lovely.
You people are terrified, scared out of your wits. Even bigger! Even bigger!
Just stay there.
Even bigger! So let's start with this side again, right? Now, you hate these people. Hatred, eh? So, this is the school fight. All your mates are surrounding you, going, fight, 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 fight! And you two have got, you mustn't lose face, yeah? But you are complete and utter cowards.
Come on then!
Yeah, Will.
Yeah, good! Come on then!
Oh, Will, look.
Yeah! Trust that line there. Trust that line there. See? You won't win it. You threw Tipex on my new jumper and you threw it and ruined it.
I've got this because I'm a street fighter! That's why I've got it!
That's just the beginning.
Can't leave the room. The fun comes not from you running away, but from you having to stay in the room.
What? Wait, you want you, because you're small.
Not small! See?
No! If you run off, that's like saying no. That ends the scene, right? You've got to keep on saying yes, because what's the worst that can happen? One of you is going to be the red-hot reporter desperately trying to nail the shifty politician.
When we did a personal police check on you, Smythe, why did it come up as that you were a bright green Muppet who works in a theatre as a compere for a show called The Muppet Show?
A lot of people did used to come up to me and say, your wife is a pig. I have a son called Robin and a friend with a very big nose, which we nicknamed Gonzo, so maybe this is where the mistake was made.
You said cheese.
Yes.
Our survey said lemons. Why?
They did really well, especially as the sort of session went on. When they were doing the stuff together with the interviews, you can see how they're going to be able to work and interact together.
We had a great natural dynamic, obviously, between them straight away, which was
stand them in good stead for when they're doing a double act.
My main fear is that because we've spent one short period of time and I've gone bang, 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 bang. Here's what you do. Play this, do that, write this, don't think about this, stand up straight, pat your stomach and rub your head at the same time and all that. It's an awful lot for him to take in.
It's now the end of the night, it's about midnight now, and my brain is fried. We've been thinking of things funny to say constantly for about the last 4 or 5 hours.
Yeah.
It's been so difficult.
We actually feel more scared now than we were before we came into this room, because now we know the standard of the competition. The guys that we work with, it's going to be even more difficult than that.
Before we could enter the competition, we needed to write a script.
So we asked comedians Rich and Ben to help us.
We've been to a comedy workshop.
Right.
We've tried to be funny.
And?
Wow.
What do you reckon?
We weren't that successful. I don't know what the others had thought, but we weren't that great.
Right.
But we need some help from you guys.
We need to write the script, obviously.
Right, today?
Yes.
One day to write the script. what's all this?
This is a nice new rubber chicken.
There's a comedy brick.
Right.
Which is good.
Which is foam, obviously.
Which you can throw into the audience.
Nah.
There you go.
Very good.
And of course, personally, one of my favourites, the wind-up chuckling teeth.
Oh, they are the comedy of all comedy, they are. So what's the first thing we need to do to write the script?
Well, we may as well start at the beginning and have a look at how you're going to introduce yourselves.
If we can weave in the stuff that you already know and put good stuff in between.
Yeah, maybe people won't notice.
First up then, we're going to work intros. How are we going to get you on stage?
Hands in the air, we've never done this before.
Whichever, hands in the air, we have never done this before. Done a lot of comedy before, don't put our hands in the air. I like it, have a go, go on.
All right. So, first of all, we're going to try observation. The structure so far is we're actually going to openly admit that we've never done any comedy before and actually play on that fact rather than coming to the front of the stage and trying to be seasoned professionals that have been doing it for years and years and years. Surrealism, eh? Surreal humour.
Oh, it's getting complicated now. It's going really well so far. I'm really enjoying it, actually. I've never written comedy scripts like this before.
The secret to normal humour is timing. Very good.
We've got a long way to go, though. We've got to write the whole script yet. I think it's going to take a few more hours. Oh, yes. Very funny.
Getting up on stage is easy. Coming away alive is maybe not so easy. Putting the act together in such a short amount of time is a real challenge because we've got to do it all from scratch and in a very short amount of time. So we're going to have to take more gambles.
Well, isn't the plot? I'm sure that'll be fine. Maybe it'll be fine.
Yeehaw! I'm a really tough cowboy. Ooh.
At the moment, it's not clear it's going to be fine.
Right, what we're going to do now is have a run through from start to finish, almost like a dress rehearsal, okay? No stopping, no talking to fill gaps, sticking to the script as a real performance.
Hello, yes, we are Dick and Dom. Yes, I'm Dick.
I'm Dom.
He's Dom.
And he's Dick. Yes, now, topical humour.
Yeah, the other day I was walking through the jungle and I bumped into Tarzan. I think he had a little chimp in.
No. Topical
Don't
humour.
laugh at yourselves, it's not funny.
Humour.
That was years ago.
Years ago. Oh yeah. That was the year.
That was absolutely... Titanic was years
That's
ago. We can't talk
fine.
about it. No, I'm picking up on it.
Don't argue, just get on
I'm
with
picking
it.
up on it because you forgot this is what we're doing in a live event, wouldn't it?
Stop arguing about the toss of the words and just keep going. Because so far, it's just not going to get any laughs.
Right. Okay, here we go.
Go from topical again, skip back. Although obviously you wouldn't do this at the time.
Yeah.
So this whole exercise is in fact pointless, because it stopped.
Topical humour.
Yes, I was walking through the... No, that's not sounding right now. I'm just reading.
Who are you, Laurence Olivier? Topical humour. Topical humour. Material that's very now in the news.
Right. Okay.
Our brains are mashed, Rich.
Yeah.
They're absolutely mashed.
If only that was funny.
I don't know why we're getting stuck on that bit. I think it's that by the time we do it, we're going to have said it about 50 times a day to us.
Yeah, well then you might get it right.
No, but we're not going to find it funny by the time we go do it on stage.
That's
Well,
good.
you haven't got to laugh, have you? It's the people that are funny who've got to laugh. In fact, if you stop laughing, that would be a good thing. So maybe we should do it even more.
All right. We only laugh because we're nervous, though.
Yeah.
That's why we laugh.
But if the audience sense that, you're dead.
Great.
I mean, if the competition was now, they'd be in a lot of trouble.
They'd be in enormous trouble if the competition was tomorrow. They do have a tendency to concentrate for short periods of time and find themselves incredibly funny, which may not always be helpful.
We had a script, but to perform it, we needed expert help. So we asked comedian and presenter Paul Tonkinson for some advice.
Hi, Paul. We're Dick and Dom. Now, listen, you've been doing the comedy circuit for a long time, haven't you?
Yes, I have.
So how do we get over our fear?
Well, I've designed a comedy assault course. I'm taking you to a series of very, very difficult locations, and if you can make them laugh there, you can do it anywhere. All you have to protect you is your wit and this sophisticated sound system. Traffic wardens, how you feeling? Ladies, gentlemen, dog, Victorian ladies, ready for some comedy?
Of course, if I'm going to get some.
Please give it up for Dick and Dom! Hooray!
Hello. We are Dick and Dom.
Hands up in the air. We've never done this before.
Yeah.
Why don't you give it a go, Brian? Come on, put your arms in the air, all of you.
Everybody.
That's it. Arms in the air.
And give us a cheer.
Hey, thank you very much.
night.
Good night. We actually find ourselves funny, and hopefully by the end of the day, so will you too.
Yes, that's you two just there.
Right. As far as we know, the secret of a normal humour is
timing,
and the secret to surreal humour is
eggs. He's got the gag in there somewhere, it's just waiting to come out.
Topical humour.
Ah, yes, yeah. I was walking through the jungle the other day and I bumped into Tarzan, right?
No.
Deliver the joke.
Not tropical humour. Topical!
Now, we could do a slapstick set today. We just think slapstick is cheap gags with cheap props. Isn't that right, John?
This is called the repetitive slap. What?
The repetitive slap, everybody.
Thank you very much.
Good night. Good night.
It was then that the nervous laughter really kicked in. This was going to be tough.
Oh no, what have we let ourselves in for? Oh no.
Did you find that funny?
No!
Ah, oh dear.
Yes.
That was tough.
I think I found somewhere even more scary than that.
What?
Yes.
Can't be.
Right, let's go.
Big talent. Hello. John Plowman, BBC Head of Comedy. Are you ready for a laugh? Yes. Good. Please go wild and crazy for Dom and Dick.
Hey. Hello, yes.
Hello, thank you.
We are Dick and Dom.
Yes.
Surreal humour.
Yes, surreal humour. The secret to normal humour is
timing.
And the secret to surreal humour is
eggs. Goodness, isn't it?
Yes, he's loving it. He's one of those. He's one of those inward laughers, laughs from the inside. And also, slapstick requires slapping. There's nothing funny in that. The one slap slaps. Can you tie your hand?
Thank you so much. We've been Dick and Dom. Bye.
See, I think it's a mistake to find yourself funnier than the audience does.
OK, fellas, I think I'll be the ultimate comedic challenge. The dentist waiting room. Come on. Ladies and gentlemen of the dentist waiting room, are we ready for comedy? Yeah! I said, are we ready for comedy? Come on! Give it up for wild and crazy for Dick and Dom!
Observational humour, yeah?
And the first observation is... Look at that there.
Yeah. Second observation is that the first observation wasn't actually that funny.
Yes. And the third observation, as I can see by your faces, is that the second observation wasn't very funny either.
Yes. And I think you all agree that the fourth observation is that we shouldn't do observational humour at all. That's really Okay, what's next?
We don't do cheap gags with cheap props. We would never even be seen doing that, would we, Don? What? I like that one. Take them off, take them off, take them off. Yeah, he likes that one. We've been Nick and Dom, thank you, goodbye!
Yeah.
Paul, how do you reckon we did today? Well, you're getting better. Started off, I was a little bit worried. You found yourself extremely amusing, and that wasn't a view shared by the general public. But having said that, you got slicker during the day, and I thought you basically stormed the dentist waiting room. Well, I think you could storm Hackney.
The competition we were entering was for new comedians, so with all to play for and our newfound confidence, we were feeling lucky.
Got my t-shirt to reflect the day.
Hello, Dick and Dom reporting.
Hello.
box of tricks.
There we are.
We're number 13.
You're unlucky for some. Number 13.
Number 13. I do not believe it.
Gentlemen.
Hello.
Hello. You've come down to watch us, well, fail miserably.
How are you? You feeling funny?
Not actually
yet.
We've seen the kind of other people that are going to be entering the competition, and we've got to say they look funny.
Some of them look really funny. Don't
Yeah? What do you think the chances are then, at the end of the day?
Performers, aren't
You know, so you're halfway
it's in
there.
your blood, isn't it? Funny bones. You can't teach that.
You've got a rubber chicken.
Come on then, let's go.
Come on, lads.
Come on.
Hello everyone, how are you?
As we waited to perform, both of us were getting really nervous. It was going to be hard work to impress these judges.
No, they don't. But many people say,
We had to go to the toilet because we're on in like 10 minutes. We got in there, the stage is too small, the crowd is far smaller than I thought. You're playing to like 10 people, trying to make them all laugh. It's an absolute nightmare.
It's like, I wish you could feel at home how fast
Come on.
this is beating right now.
Let's go.
Absolutely wicked.
To the stage, a double act called Dom and Dick. Ladies and gentlemen, as you can see, we have a technical hit.
And we're at number 13 as well. That'll explain the short delay.
Can you hear them without the microphones? Yeah. Shall proceed. Dom and Dick.
First of all, let's try observational humour. You all know this one, yeah?
Observational humour.
Observational humour.
We're going to make 4 different observations.
Yeah.
And the first observation is... Look at that up there.
Oh, yeah, it's amazing. Yeah, it's good. Hey, oh, hang on, I've got a pair of Titanic trousers, eh?
Really?
Panto joke coming up for you folks. Yeah, buy a pair of Titanic trousers. Big hole on the side, fill up with liquid and go down well at night. All right,
You better laugh now, madam. They don't get much better.
All right, then. And this is the good old-fashioned kick in the crown jewels. Anyway, look, the comedy raccoon, look at it. Oh, how funny it is. Look, boing, boing. Oh, there we go. Isn't it funny? You can do an impression of Julia Roberts.
Mate. That was not funny.
Really? It cost me 30 quid. Hey!
We've been Nick and Dom. Goodbye.
See you later.
What do you think?
You
got the best reaction so far, without doubt.
And the end worked well.
Against the odds.
Against the odds, yeah.
Looking confident is half the battle, because then the audience kind of trust you. And you get they're the most confident.
Oh, yes,
I see. And what happened? That's why the audience reaction at the end.
They liked
so
you.
big,
They liked you at the end, yeah.
You know, they look
Bit of
professional.
zest. Bit of singing zest.
Apparently we've been told that we've got to find out whether we're through to the next round or not.
What number did you have?
13.
So you need to go to the...
Are we through to the next round?
We got through. Round 2.
Hey guys,
we're through.
We got through. Nice.
There was no time to relax. We'd done well, but round 2 meant new judges and a different audience.
It's going to try and be funny again.
You're all right, mate. You're all right. Someone upsetting him. He's a little bit agitated. Of course he's agitated. There's an Australian holding on to his tail. But people often say to me, Chris,
the next round.
what's the worst thing about being Welsh?
If we get through
Like,
this,
so one day I sat down and wrote the
This room knows worse. A lot worse than that one. Nobody's laughing at all at anything in here. Rich, if you just...
being Welsh. Thank you very much, Hackney. Good afternoon.
Got a double act coming up, 2 microphones, 2 people. Please clap and cheer. Welcome onto the stage, Dick and Dom.
Thank you very much. Everyone put your hands in the air, do that. Go on, give it a go. And the judges, the student. Yeah, there we are. Hands in the air, there we go.
Have some fun, come on, hands in the air.
Stop chewing the pen, stick your hands in the air now. All right, there we go. And whilst they're up there, why don't you clap them together like this? And now, cheer! Hey! Thank you, good night. Now, we do know one thing. We actually find ourselves quite funny, which is always an added bonus, even if you guys don't, all right? And we actually find ourselves funny. But hopefully, by the end of today, you too will find us funny, yeah?
That's you two down there.
Our mums.
Hi,
Mum. How you doing? What we thought we'd do is treat you to different styles of comedy, and then you just laugh at which ones you like best. Or don't laugh at the ones you don't like, which is more the case, isn't it?
Thank you, man.
Our fourth observation is... we should stay well away from observational humour.
I was playing cards with Tarzan and his like pet monkey chimp type thing, right? And then I saw him stick a card in his underpants, right? I said, "Oi, you cheater!" He went, "No, me Tarzan, him cheater." He does lots of impressions. Look, here's Tonto the Indian chief. Oi, 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 oi. He does a Julia Roberts impression. There you go. Look at this one. Oh, there's Julia Roberts for you. You can do an impression. What? What?
That was just not funny, mate.
Not funny? I spent 30 quid on this thing. Hey!
We've been Nick and Dom. Goodbye!
See you later!
That was horrible. We just felt like we just died. Do you know all we could see was your sympathetic faces at that
Going, it's funny, we find you funny.
Could you guys feel for us when we were up there?
Yeah.
Could you really feel the pain that was going through our heads?
Yeah, we've all been there. Do you know what I mean? Horror.
So after that, what do you reckon the chances are the next?
What do you think now?
I don't know. I mean, you might have a chance to get through to the final because no one's been getting anything.
If our name's on the list that appears in a minute, then we go through to the gala final, which is later on. Out of what, 65 people turned up today?
Yeah, 10 will be in that gala final.
The list is up. We might be in the final, so we've got to check now. Fingers crossed.
We didn't get an 8?
No.
Well, what's that?
No.
At the bottom?
Hold on.
What's appearing?
Also appearing. Dick and Dom from CBBC.
That's comedy,
so
mate.
we didn't make it to the final.
But I think they're offering.
But I think we've got a bit of a runners-up spot.
Our confidence had taken a bashing, but we still wanted to do well in front of our biggest audience of the day.
But after the last performance, we weren't very hopeful. Just about to go on for the very last time, the very last performance of this tremendous act. We feel like we failed, but we're going to go and try and do what we can here to make it better. Ready? So, you ready?
Young man now, please, for Dick and Dom.
Bring it on. I'm Dick.
I'm Dom.
He's Dom.
And he's Dick. Now, listen, we knew that we wanted to be in a double act.
Yeah. I mean, a double act is always in tune with each other's thoughts.
Yeah.
We're thinking the same thing at the same time, and sometimes we even find ourselves finishing each other's
sandwiches.
Sentences. I said topical comedy, not tropical.
Topical, not tropical.
Wait, it worked this time. It didn't work for the last 2 times we did it today. They liked it anyway.
Milk it, carry on.
Oh, we're dying on our feet. They're singing of the Titanic.
Yeah.
We're nearly finished. Stay with us.
Oh, yeah.
The sinking of the Titanic.
Yeah.
We nearly have it.
In fact, we're very familiar with the sinking Titanic because that's sunk just like us just now. This is the one slap, slap in the face, slap, six, slap. Ready?
Oh.
I got him.
Yeah, there's also the repetitive slap, which goes a bit like this.
Leave it. We got another half hour before our cab arrives. You've had it now. If you shut your face, we'd have gone off ages ago. You can do an impression of Julia Roberts, isn't that a great one? You can also do an impression of a balloon animal.
Oh, mate. That was just not funny.
It cost me 30 quid, that.
Right, we're getting off here quickly. We've been nicking on.
Enjoy the comedians that follow. See you later. Good night.
That is the most embarrassing thing I've ever done in my whole life.
Yeah.
Never do I want to be a stand-up comedian ever again. It was horrible. Dom? Good? No, horrible. It was, I've never felt so ashamed and embarrassed.
Has anything like that happened to you lot?
Yeah, I've had horrendous gigs. I've had security escorting me out of the building. I mean, it happens.
We once recorded a radio show, 45 minutes of complete silence.
No way.
Excellent.
Don't let it hold you back. You're knocking on that door. Will they let you in?
The problem is I don't think we want to go through the door.
No, we want to get a key, turn the lock, and then throw the key away.
And
Never again.
Stay presenting at CBBC, but
Oh,
full
yeah.
respect to you lot.
Okay,
You guys are great.
Well, listen.
Paul,
Well done.
thanks a lot.
Well
Rich,
done.
cheers,
Good,
mate.
Well
Cheers,
done.
Ben.
No, we had a laugh.
Well
It's
done.
been, it's been good.
We had a laugh, the audience didn't.
Fair enough.
Oh, bless them. I think they went down like a lead balloon, didn't they? Well, boys, pull yourselves together because tomorrow you are going head-to-head with